After producing 3 successful albums, Kwaito group Rhythmic Elements, who shot to fame with their popular track 2x2, parted ways back in 2011. Well, ever since the group have been struggling to kind of reunite due to commitments that they saw coming up. Well, finally in 2017, the duo sat down and put their differences aside and decided that they're going to work on a new project and give the people what they want, which is music. Well, they're currently putting together their latest offering and will be performing at the Ikwekwezi 35th birthday celebrations this afternoon. But before that, let's catch up with them and hear what they have to say. I've got Master T as well as Mackenzie. Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming to Morning Live. It's such a great pleasure to meet the two guys behind the biggest track in South Africa that got us dancing for months on end.
Thank you, sister.
Thank you, man.
Now, a lot of people like myself, and I'll start with you, Mackenzie, have been asking, where is Rhythm Elements? We miss their music. We miss seeing them perform. We miss seeing their hot music videos, crazy music videos. Take us back to what this period of not being in the industry has been like.
Well, for my side, it's been quite challenging because trying to do music after that hype of Rhythmic Elements has been extremely difficult for me to get just my own music across, because that cloud just doesn't want to sit down.
And then this was after you decided to follow a solo career?
Yes, that was the time, yes. Okay. So it hasn't been easy because every door I open, people are asking, hey, Mackenzie, what happened to Rhythmic Elements? Hey, Mfwetu, when are we getting the new songs? Hey, when's Enja? And then I always constantly had to explain myself and say, no, guys, we're still sorting out things,
And so clearly Rhythmic Elements, Master T, was bigger than the individuals of the group.
Yes, it was. And then it proves that sometimes it takes more than one person to make a project or to build a product, to make something successful. Rhythmic Elements, we're talking about the chemistry of Mackenzie, the vocalist, and the composer, and Master T, the producer, the engineer. That's what it took to make Rhythmic Elements a success. Indeed.
So this decision to reunite, I'm guessing it's one you're both happy with. You would not choose a solo career. You definitely stick and rather have your brothers creating music with you.
I think it's a relief.
Okay.
In a sort of way, because I no longer have to explain myself. I was trying to sell a product under the wrong label. It's like doing Coca-Cola but not calling it Coca-Cola. I'm sorry to talk about Coca-Cola on air, but I'm just giving an example. But now the brand has returned to its own name, and people are happy. Everywhere we go, people are happy.
Indeed. Master T, take us through some of the highlights that you've had just as Rhythmic Elements.
Hey, it's been extremely enormous experience that we had. Coming from Northwest, where we reside, me and Mackenzie, it's Mututling and Macau. It's a bit far from Joburg and from people that we admire and that we idolize in the music industry. So we came to Joburg looking for that break, within the music industry, and then it was hard for us to break through the industry, and then we decided to go back and then back to the drawing board, and then we said to ourselves, you know what, there's no one that's gonna make us successful. We're gonna have to make it from where we stay, local home, and then it will break through the whole entire country.
Indeed. Yes. Mackenzie, Rhythmic Elements is such a we call you quite a duo.
Yeah.
But both of you as a group are so musically inclined, and there's so many rich sounds that emanate from your sound to, I can't explain, I can't put to words exactly what it is that you guys do, but it's moving, but it gets us dancing. And then you can,
those elements.
What is that sound? How did you define it?
I'd better explain it as Afro dance.
Afro dance.
Yeah, because it encompasses the whole of indigenous African music with the concept is actually fusing African indigenous music with modern dance.
Okay.
That's Rhythmic Elements. And now we stand for another emblem. We stand for a symbol of reconciliation. Hence we have parted ways and now have come back together and reconciled. We want to push this thing. That's why we chose the song by Mr. Kefa Semenya, Mematswale, which has a strong message of people reuniting and, you know,
And
forgiving. Reconciliation. So this is what we stand for. This is what Rhythmic Elements is about going forward now.
And
we're preaching reconciliation. But to Artwarelane. Batu Batabane. Babu Batwarelane.
Oh, I love that.
And
I guess people reunite through music.
Yes,
You know?
yes.
Unfortunately, gentlemen, that's all the time we have for today. But thank you so much for making the time to come.
Okay.
We appreciate it. Rhythmic Elements is comprised of a DJ and producer, a musician that go by the names Master T and Mackenzie. While the duo performed they formed the group rather in 2005, and they take raw African indigenous sounds and they fuse them with dance music, and that is what makes them so special.